What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? How you doing? Let me get rid of this banner. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. I hope everybody had a great week. Great Friday. I know it didn't start off a great week. And I understand that there's still a lot going on. But we are here. We are here. So let me go through my roll call. Hey, Tracy. What's up, boo? Hey, Cool Gamer. How you doing? Lock Queen, Joanna, Xavier. Hey, Cindy. Authentically Young. Hi, Mimi. What's up, you guys? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Below. So happy Friday. Y'all see my bracelet that Virgin Love gave me? If y'all weren't here for my unboxing, Virgin Love gave me this bracelet. It has an R and a B. And it's got a stiletto heel on it, honey. Yes. Child, yeah, the trial ended. The Amber Heard, Johnny Depp trial ended today. So we will see. Abby says she watching Stranger Things, but I'm on her phone. Well, thank you, boo. I appreciate you having me around. You know, I know Stranger Things is important. Hey, did she go right there? Yes, Virgin Love, honey. Yes. Virgin Love, go ahead. Do me a favor. Type your IG in the chat so people can find you. She has swimwear and jewelry and all that kind of stuff on her website. Y'all go to her Instagram and check her out. What's up, Bap? Hey, hey, hey. So listen. I got a bunch of hit or misses, okay? We got a bunch of little stories. Not nothing real deep. When I get off of here, I'm going to be heading over to It's Me D's. We're going to be talking Legendary, which they dropped 3 episodes last night. I'm all caught up on all 3. 2 of my reviews are out. Thank you. There it is right there, y'all. Y'all catch Virgin Love. Y'all go over to her Instagram and check her out. 3 of them are 2 of my reviews are up. I still have to record the 3rd one. But we're going to talk about those things or the things over there. And all I have to say is juicy motherfucking couture. Because they are killing it. They are doing what I was hoping the House of RHOBH was going to do. But it is what it is. So y'all go check out the new YouTube layout is ugly. Oh, I haven't even seen it. Do I have to do an upgrade or something? Because I don't know what you're talking about, boo. Y'all check out my reviews, Abby reviews. Y'all check out Maddie Rance's reviews. And then It's Me D. We're going to be doing a live over there. I believe Jaded Nerd, I believe he did a live earlier this week on last week's episodes. And he's probably going to do another live. So y'all check those people out. If y'all like Legendary, y'all check out our reviews, please. And thank y'all. Hey, Miss Bay Thing. So listen, we got a few things to talk about. First of all, let me say that release date was dropped today. Well, at least I saw it today. Raising Kanan season 2 will be back in August. I think it was either August the 4th or August the 14th. I can't remember. So the good news is we do have a date because remember all the Starz shows we thought were in limbo. For those of you who like the Starz shows, I know some of y'all don't rock with it like that, but the shows were in limbo because of the whole thing that 50 Cent got going on with Starz. But remember, I told y'all they had already finished season 2. So I knew they had already filmed season 2 of Kanan. So I was like, okay, is season 2 included in this? Or is Starz going to release season? Like, I didn't know, but now I have my answer. So season 2 will be coming in August. So the good news is, I know TSF Entertainment has been a little dormant, and I appreciate all y'all that was rocking with us. We were doing our reviews on Bel Air, and we were doing our reviews on Tommy. So the good news is we will be back next week for P Valley. Tentatively, it's going to be the same time, Sundays at 12:30. Tentatively, and then the good news is P Valley will roll us right into Raising Kanan. So we should be able to just roll with it. Yeah. So, all right. Hey, Jess Coco. Hey, Xavier. I love Starz. Starz is honestly better than HBO. I love the programming on Starz, you know, but look, whatever's going on between them and 50 Cent, they got nothing to do with me. Just bring me my shit. That's all I got to say. Bring me my shit. You still need to watch season 1 of Raising Kanan? Well, baby, it's good. Go watch it back. I recommend it. I think Raising Kanan is probably the well, not probably. In my opinion, Raising Kanan is the best of the spinoffs from Power. And to be honest, Raising Kanan is actually better than I would say, in my opinion, maybe like the last two seasons of Power, maybe even three. It's not better than the beginning of Power. The beginning of Power, in my opinion, was everything. But you know, every TV show at a certain point, if it stays on long enough, there's a point where you feel like, okay, this is probably where they could have ended it because everything after it kind of was like, eh. What's up, Star? Hey, Gina Bina. It's a young rich girl. You got to watch season 1 too. Yeah, y'all get caught up on season 1 and join us for season 2. Y'all got time. It'll come out till August. I have all next month, all July. So y'all can get caught up. It's only 10 episodes. But why so long? Why wait until August? I don't know. Because again, if there had not been any sort of rift between 50 Cent and Starz, I feel like Raising Kanan would have come right behind Tommy. And we would be about halfway through Raising Kanan right now, getting ready to get into season 3 of book 2, and they're filming season 2 of BMF right now. So the way they had enough spinoffs at this point, and enough, you know, that they really could have a show on constantly. Like something will be on, you know, because they have enough right now. But listen, I don't work at Starz, so I don't know. Do y'all Raising Cane's where y'all at? What? Young Rich. Power from beginning. In your opinion, Abby, but not in mine. What it do? Hey, what's up, Joshua? How you doing? I'm glad there's been a break though. What's up, Tracy? Up, both my Tracys are in the house. Hey, you. What's up? Did you see that crazy wild video of the 34-year-old guy with the third? I'm not dealing with him. Is that the same guy that was on Ayanla, or is this a different dude? Is that the same one? Because remember that dude that was on Ayanla, Fix My Life, and she made him try to hold all them damn baby dolls to signify all his churn. They should have a show on quarterly. Starz literally has like one good show for a season. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, in my opinion, again, this is just me, y'all. This is just me. But I feel like they have enough that they could just constantly be rolling, you know, and that way there's no lag. Because honestly, yeah, they have a few other shows that, you know, and they probably have shows I don't watch. But I'm talking about for the audience, for my audience, my demographic, it's really just Powerverse. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. Oh, this is a different one? That's ridiculous. Listen, I told y'all I thought that Nick Cannon was ridiculous, but that's ridiculous to me. And that's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. It is what it is. But this one online is even more ignorant than the one on Ayanla. But this what I'm gonna say. At a certain point, I just gotta blame the women. Why would you? Why would you? At a certain point, a man tell you how many kids he has, and even if he lies about all of the kids, I don't believe he lied about. Like, I don't believe he meeting somebody and he lying about having 34 damn. Like y'all know what I'm saying? Like, how you go from, like, how do you not acknowledge none of your churn? And certainly by the time you, in my opinion, I'm just saying, in my opinion, at a certain point, you just got to blame the churn. I got to look at the mamas at a certain point. Like, why? Why would you keep having children with this man? No, really, but you have to watch his video. He was big mad, and I was crying laughing. I saw a clip. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw a little clip where he was mad and yelling and talking about his pull-out game and all that. Clearly, you don't have one, sir. Right, you couldn't even breathe on me. Okay. Right, he was mad because he posted that picture, and I guess he thought people was going to like praise him, and people was coming for him, and he didn't know how to deal with it. He got mad, he got in his feelings about it. But what did you think? Like, you really thought people was going to be like, look at him, wow, that's great. Like, you really thought that's what? Child. These women probably genuinely don't know. I refuse to believe that he doesn't have multiple children by these women. Like, you mean to tell me he got 34 baby mamas? Ain't no duplicates in there? Ain't no mama that got 2 or 3 kids by him? I mean, again, I don't know. I didn't research it, so it could be true. But I refuse to believe that it's 34 baby mamas. There's some duplicates in there. Exactly. Ain't no pull-out game with that. Like, come on. You don't mess up that many times. Like, stop it. Anyway, he's literally driving around the United States. No, I can't. Y'all, I can't with these people. He's a truck driver. I can't. Right. He has 9 baby mamas. Thank you, Cali girl. Which means that there are multiples in that group. Which means that even if I give you a pass the first time, even if I say I'm gonna give you a pass on this one, like even if I say, and I hate to say it like this, but even if I say, okay, I'm gonna give you a pass this one time, I screwed up, I didn't ask the right questions, we got caught up, and now I found out, but you continue to have children by him. I'm sorry. I don't know. Because I just don't know how. Listen, if I told y'all I thought that Nick Cannon was irresponsible and he only has 10, y'all know how I feel about 34. So, well, speaking of, there's a lot of Irish twins too. Child, I can't with these people. Well, since we on that topic, speaking of baby mamas, Nick Cannon said that it doesn't matter whether his baby mamas get along or not. He said they don't have to get along with each other. They only need to get along with him. Their relationship is with him, not with each other. Before I give my opinion, do y'all agree or disagree with that statement? The mothers were mad he posted the pictures. I bet they were. I bet they were. There used to be a website. I don't know if it still exists. There used to be a website like dog.com or he's a dog.com or something like that where you could post about these men. One of my friends was on there. Ooh, it was a mess. And he was a hoe. He deserved to be on there. He was a hoe, but wow, it was a mess. But they need to have something like that. Like there's no truck driver hotline where you where you can call and run him through and run him through a database. I mean, damn. Diamond Pearl says she disagree. He'll find out as those kids get older. Nick is a certain type of special. Oh, he's stupid. Wait, what? The website? He might be on there. I forgot it now, Tracy. That was years ago. But it was something along those lines of he's a dog.com or something like that. I don't remember now. It was so long ago. Like when I say years ago, it was literally probably about 7, 8 years ago. It's called Don't Date Him, Girl. Hey, girl, is that legal? What's up, babe? It is called Don't Date Him, Girl. Listen, that's the name of the website called. That might be is that the name of it? Or you being funny? But I remember a friend of mine was on it, girl. And he was so mad. And I was like, but they not lying. Like, you my friend, but we ain't dating. And he not lying. We need a legit whole right, like Carfax. We need a whole fax. You are absolutely correct. And you probably could make a lot of money creating an app. Ooh, I ain't gonna tell y'all my idea. Somebody gonna steal it. That would be a good idea for an app, though, y'all. Like real talk. That'd be a real good idea for an app. You could just like upload a picture, like screenshot the picture, upload it into the app, and be like, he has 34 children. He's a truck driver. He be lying about his pullout game. If you see him run, like I feel like that should be an app. The Hofax app. That's a good idea. I'm gonna stop talking. Somebody gonna steal my idea. I'm gonna call you, girl. Is that legal? We're gonna make this app. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That'd be a great idea until somebody starts suing for defamation. That's true. But that's why you gotta get a lawyer to tell you what you can and can't do, honey. That's why you gotta get you a lawyer. But that would be it's the same as that website. I mean, I'm sure that, I don't know, 20 is not a lot when you have a football stadium of kids. Shit. That'd be a good idea. I said that already. The mothers were so embarrassed about Brian and his strong pull-out game, throwing up 20 G's like he flipping pancakes in his truck. Child. A state library app. I know where a bunch of Facebook groups called "Girl, Is This Your Man?" Now listen, now that's where you find them, because them Facebook groups are ruthless, child. They got some Facebook groups that's just ruthless. It's not defamation if it's true. You're absolutely correct. And I wonder if I'm gonna stop talking out loud, because I really do feel like that's a good idea. I'm gonna stop talking out loud. Moving on. Let me write that down though. Let me write that down. Me and Abby gonna do this app, y'all. We about to be rich. Whole facts. We about to do this app. Oh, that's the site. Yes, girl. We're gonna do it as an app though, so people can just download the app to their phone. I'm shutting up. Moving on. But I disagree. I think that it is important for the mother of your children to get along. They don't have to be best friends. They really don't even have to like each other. I just think that there should be a level of respect, and there should be some open communication, because at the end of the day, there's going to be times where, if nothing else, y'all going to have to coordinate schedules. With 10 children, I'm sure birthdays overlap, graduations are going to overlap. I told y'all about that friend of mine he has 2 children that are like 6 months apart, and they were both graduating on the same day in 2 different states. And the village had to step in and help him. The village had to step in and be like, he lives in North Carolina. His other daughter lived in New York. And because the daughter that lives in North Carolina lived with him and sees him every day, the decision was he would go to New York for the daughter's graduation that was in New York, who he doesn't see as often. And all of the aunties and uncles and everybody else went to the graduation in North Carolina. So with legitimately the idea that you have 10 children, all of them are stair steps. Like, his oldest kids are the kids he has with Mariah Carey, and they're I think they're barely maybe 11, 12 years old or something like that. So all of your children are between the ages of, I'll even say 13. I don't think they're that old, but let's say between the ages of 13 and 0, because he got 2 women that's pregnant right now. There are going to be things that are going to overlap. There are going to be dates. There are going to be birthdays, celebrations, vacations. That's just the reality of it. School, plays, all kinds of stuff that happens with kids when they start playing sports, or they start doing, instruments, or all of that. And so I do think, and especially since Nick has a non-traditional job, like Nick, I mean, we could clown him all we want, but at the end of the day, Nick be working. Nick got 20 jobs. And it could, at any point in time, he could be wherever doing whatever. And so, again, do they have to be friends? No. But should there be an open communication? Should there be some respect? Yes. Especially since, and I say this all the time, the one thing I will say about Nick Cannon is that he has made no mistake. No secrets about all these children. He ain't hiding them. If you go out here and you voluntarily have sex with Nick Cannon with the intentions of having a baby, meaning you are not protecting yourself, then you know that you are about to become part of the harem. You are about to become a sister wife to 7, 8 other women. It is what it is. It is what it is. Nick is dumb. That's why he sounds like that. I agree. Because that's just, to me, that's ignorant. But again, I look at the women, because again, it's not a secret. It's not a secret. I saw pictures that Nick Cannon posted, or somebody posted them, child. The pictures of his latest maternity shoot with his baby mama. And I'm like, he should be a professional at this by now. He should be getting frequent flyer miles with the photographer, because, sir, you have all of the poses down pat. You know how to pose perfectly in the maternity shoots, because you done 20 of them. I mean, it's ridiculous. Anyway, so no, Nick, we don't agree. We don't agree, Nick. Moving on. While we talking about, Nick needs to sit down. He has lupus, autoimmune disease that could take him out at any time. Child. All right. So we got Nick out the way, child. All right. Let's talk about another one that I think is a little delusional. And y'all might need to help me with this one. Y'all might need to help me with this one. The jury went home. Yeah, the jury's home for the day. They won't be back until Tuesday because, of course, Monday's a holiday. Oh, speaking of which, I may or may not be doing the watch party tomorrow night. I may be going out of town. I haven't decided yet. But if I go out of town, I'll put it on my community wall. If I go out of town, we won't be doing the watch party tomorrow night for Love and Marriage DC. But I'll still do the panel. Because if I decide to go, I'm thinking about driving up to Philly to see my friends up in Philly. But if I do that, I'm coming back Sunday. I'm just going up overnight. In the words of Papa Pope, you have to aim higher. He had his pets for a donor liver. Ooh, every mother got the same pose, right? But he got it down pat, honey. Devon Franklin. Devon Franklin has decided that it's a good idea for him to go on Married at First Sight, and be one of their relationship experts. So I have a couple of things to say. First of all, whoever talked me into watching Married at First Sight, I wish I could remember who it was, because I will put you on punishment. Okay. It's dumb. It was dumb before I started watching it. I knew it was dumb. Because I felt like it was dumb. Okay. The whole idea, for me, I take marriage seriously. And I know reality shows are what they are. I get that. But I take marriage seriously, and I just don't like that concept of, well, because I can't find nobody else, I'm just going to marry anybody. And I'm going to let other people decide. So I did it for 2 seasons. Well, no, I did it for a season and a half because I quit this season. I said I quit. I can't do it. I feel like I quit last season too, y'all. I just can't do it. First of all, I can't do it because them episodes are 2 hours long, and it's 2 hours of nothing. That's like 90 Day Fiance. I'm about to drop 90 Day Fiance because it is 2 hours. They be dragging the shit on. It's 2 hours of nothing. But anyway, child. But at least the couples on 90 Day Fiance are more interesting to me than these couples on Married at First Sight. But neither here nor there. So that's number one. Okay. Number 2, Devon Franklin decided that he was going to be a relationship expert. Now, he got a lot of pushback. So he released a statement. And I'm going to read y'all what he has said, because he has some things to say, okay? So I'm going to read y'all what he has said. Devon Franklin says, moment of truth. Last year, Married at First Sight invited me to come on the show. I agreed to do it, and then the divorce hit. They came to me and said it didn't matter to them because they were still like they still felt like I could help their couples. I was going to tell them no because I felt shame, and that voice in my head said, "You're a failure. How can you help anybody save their marriage when yours didn't work out?" That voice in my head also had me thinking about what would people say, what people approve or disapprove. And then I had to ask myself, would people approve? Then I had to ask myself, is this how I'm going to live the rest of my life? In fear about what people say? And who are people anyway? I went back to Married at First Sight team and told them, yes, I'll still come. I refuse to live in fear or shame. And guess what? When I went to do the show, something powerful happened. Everything I've been through, I was able to draw upon to help a couple successfully sort through their issues. You'll have to watch to find out which couple. Girl, no, I don't. A lot of times that voice in our heads is our own worst enemy. It tries to talk us out of what God is trying to talk us into. God wasn't talking you into this. That won't God. I was trying to get through this life perfect and without failure. Now I'm just living to get through it truthfully. And if what I've learned about love and relationships can help someone, then I'm here for it. Listen, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say. I respect the fact that just because you had a failed marriage does not mean you're a failure. I'll even respect the fact that just because you had a failed marriage doesn't mean you can't give advice to couples. The problem I have is you deciding to go on a national platform and minister to couples that are going through something, and you literally, the ink is not dry on your divorce. What lessons have you really processed and been able to really work through at this point, because remember, that's the new season of Married at First Sight. It's already filmed, which means that you were filming when you were literally still going through your divorce. Sir, how you gonna help them? I'm sorry. I don't feel like you have anything to offer. Hey, Nubiology. Hey, doll. We do not want Devon on Married at First Sight. Not return back to center. Not the crackheads. Hear voices too. Listen, they do. In general, I agree with what he said. Plus, he probably needs that paycheck. Listen. And that's what I'm saying too. I don't disagree that maybe in the future he might be able to help people. I disagree that right now is the time for him. Because again, you can be divorced and still be able to help people process a relationship. I mean, that's that, okay? But for you to do it on a national platform when the ink ain't even dried on yours, I just don't know if you the person I want sitting across from me. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Ariel Proctor. He gives me creepy vibes. It doesn't matter. We all do it. Give advice in these relationships. He's just getting paid for it. But that's what I'm saying, Marilyn. The difference between Abby calling me saying, girl, I got da-da-da-da-da-da. What do you think about da-da-da-da-da-da? There's a difference between me talking to my girlfriend and us going through the motions of relationship woes and you going on a national platform saying that you are giving this expert advice. That's my opinion. I agree. Like I said, I'm not saying he could never do it. I'm not saying that he would even be bad at it. I am saying that right now, I just think he got his own shit to process. That's just my opinion. That is just my opinion. Now, report to therapy for your own divorce, sir. Right. Devon and Megan were my OTP. I love them. All these initials, Xavier. I don't know what all this. You know, I'm old. I don't know what all this stuff is. OTP. I don't know what OTP is, baby. And then SDA. I don't know what all these letters are, Xavier. You know, I'm old, Xavier. I'm old. I don't know what all that is. Can he do any worse than the other so-called experts already on the show? He can't. And that's, you right about that. That's the truth. He can't. Yeah, you're right. He really can't because them other experts get on my nerves too. That's why I stopped watching the show. I just can't do it. Sometimes you just need an outside opinion. I got you, Marilyn. I got you, girl. Oh, one true pairing. Okay, thank you, Xavier. You know you gotta help Auntie out. I'm old, boo. What is he going to do? Tell the woman to obey her husband and sit like a church mouse because once he divorced Megan, she went right back to the Megan we used to know. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you that's the one thing that I love about Russell Wilson and Sierra. I do not feel like Russell Wilson in any way, shape, or form is trying to clip Sierra's wings. I see Sierra still on stage, bumping and grinding. I see Sierra still, when it's appropriate, wearing the risque outfits. Now, she know how to dress it up. Like, she don't wear them outfits when she going to the White House. She don't wear them outfits when she's, you know, in an official, like at the ESPY Awards and stuff like that. But she knows when to dress it up and when to dress it down. And I, at least publicly, now nobody ever knows what's going on behind closed doors. But publicly, I feel like he respected the fact that that is a part of who she is as an entertainer. Now, like I said, now she doesn't dress like it's not all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we see Sierra in a sweatsuit or in, you know, like casual clothes a lot. But I think some of that comes with age too. You know, some of that just comes with, baby, I'm the mother of three, baby. Ain't nobody got time for all that because, you know, I'm carrying diaper bags and book bags and, you know, I got all that stuff going on, right? But I just saw her when she was at that Vegas show last weekend or the weekend before last, where they had the Ludacris and Usher's Vegas concert, and she was on stage bumping and grinding. I said, I know that's right. Russell bought her catalog. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Right, Dr. Pepper and her husband. Right, when she admitted that, I said, "What are we doing here, people?" I can't. Janet Jackson and Sha'Carri married men that made them tone down the sexy. I know. And Janet is still not giving me sexy. I mean, she's still sexy, but she's still giving me covered up. But somebody told me the Lovers and Friends Festival. Thank you. Somebody told me that even though Janet is no longer with the father of her child, that they still have like this agreement that she was still, I guess, cover herself and all of that, like for the sake of the child or something. I don't know. But that looks like that's true because Janet is still giving me covered up. Janet is still not giving me where is my where's my torso? Janet, where are the boobage? Janet, what are we doing? But anyway, got Sha'Carri hips out here lying. The Arab Princess Janet walking around like right in a burqa. Yes. She still wears like these turtlenecks up to here and then when she performed at the at Churchill Downs at the Kentucky Derby, she performed and it was very I was like, Janet, girl. It was very I Dream of Jeannie, you know. I was like, Janet. But anyway, that's it. That's her. That's it. Um, Sha'Carri Richardson. Now we talked about that last week. That Sha'Carri Richardson outed her ex girlfriend, who is a Jamaican track star. Who they were keeping their relationship secret because she was worried about the backlash. But now that they're not together no more, she outed her, and we talked about how we didn't appreciate. Well, I didn't appreciate the fact that she outed this woman, but and then she said the woman was abusive to her as well. So the woman did an interview where she admitted, yes, they were in a relationship. Yes, we had a physical altercation, and if you got a problem with it, have me arrested. I said, oh. I said, well, that escalated quickly. She was like, yup, we was together, and yup, I did hit her. So the way she made it sound though was that it was like a one-time thing. They got into an altercation. She did get violent. She didn't make it seem like it was an ongoing thing in their relationship. Not that it matters, because once is enough. I'm not defending or justifying. I'm just saying there's a difference between this woman was beating me all the time versus we got into an altercation and she got physical. You know. Now I know the girlfriend is abusive, but I laugh because this is totally Jamaican energy, right? Because she was like, I mean, she had no like the clip I saw. She was just like, I mean, yeah, it happened, and if she got a problem, have me arrested. Call the authorities. She was like, I think her exact quote was make a charge. I think that was the quote was make a charge. I said, oh, oh. Okay then. She said make a charge. I know that's right. Yeah, I don't like the outing. I don't like the outing. We talked about that. What's up, Quintessential? What's up, boo? Yeah, I don't like the outing. But child, she said make a charge. She said, yep, I hit you. Make a charge. So I guess she said, hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Now, okay. I'm gonna get this to y'all. This is a two-part shit we didn't ask for. Now, again, we got 76 people in the chat. Some of y'all, I'm sure most of y'all been here before, so y'all know how we do. We have a segment called shit we didn't ask for, okay? For the people that, one, if it's something we asked for, two, if you didn't ask for, and three, it's a hell nah, okay? And then, of course, members, you have the emojis that you can vote. Now, this is a shit we didn't ask for, but it's really a two-parter, okay? It's a two-parter. So work with me. It was announced that there will be a Martin reunion. It's already been filmed. It's going to be streaming on BET Plus. What's up, D? It's going to be streaming on BET Plus. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and say I'm giving a 1 for the reunion. I'm here for a reunion. They can reminisce on the good old times. I'm glad to see that Tisha Campbell and Martin Lawrence have been able to bury the hatch. I wonder if they're going to talk about it. I wonder if they're going to talk about their issue and what was the real story versus what was out there in the rumor mill, and how they were able to come back together. Now let me put a little pin in that. Word on the curb is that a lot of the problems that Tisha Campbell and Martin Lawrence had was coming from her husband at the time, Dwayne Martin, that he didn't appreciate, like all the love scenes and all of the kissing and touching that was going on between Martin Lawrence and Tisha Campbell, and that is where the rift really started. Now, at the time, I was like, I don't know about that. But I find it very interesting that Tisha Campbell and Martin Lawrence were able to patch things up and clear the air after her and her husband separated and were going through their divorce. I find that to be very coinky dinky. Now, it might not be true, but coincidence? Maybe. I find that to be very coinky dinky that they were able to clear the air after she was no longer with her husband. But anyway, I hope that they talk about those things. And unfortunately, we know Tommy Ford can't be there because he passed away a few years ago. Now, I'm here for the reunion. Yes, Cole, they said everybody is back except for Tommy. Tisha Campbell, Tashina Arnold, and him and Cole, they made up as well. They cleared the air as well. They made up as well. Really, Dwayne, all the while you were getting bent. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm sure she didn't appreciate him. And oh Lord, did y'all? Oh, both everybody talking about the wheel. Okay. But here's the part that I'm a little bit. Did we ask for? They said that there's gonna be musical performances. Now let me say this. We all know that Tashina Arnold can sing her ass off, and so can Tisha Campbell. Now Tisha Campbell's songs aren't always the best songs, but Tisha Campbell can sing. Okay, both of them can blow. I just don't know if I asked for a mini concert in the middle of my reunion. Why are we having a concert in the middle of the reunion? I'm just like, what song are we singing? Because if she get up there and sing "I'm Still Here," no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Now, if they do a duet, somebody said in my comments that if they do "Don't Ask My Neighbor," I'm here for that. I'm not mad at them. Well, again, I just want to know what song they singing. That's it. I just want to know what musical performance are we getting, because the both of them can sing. Right now, she do Push. I'm here for Push because Push was my jam back in the day. Y'all be sleeping. Tisha Campbell had an album, and so did Jasmine Guy, and both of their albums were really nice. I enjoyed them for what it was at the time. Because Jasmine Guy's album had 2 singles she released. It was a slow song and it was a ballad, and then it was a fast song, Try Me. And same thing with Tisha Campbell. Her album had Push, and then she had another, it was like another single off of it. I was here for both of those. I was here for both of them. Now, if she get up there and do Push, I'm here for Push. I'm here for that. I'm here for Push. Okay. Mia said I'm not interested in any song. Right. I feel like there's enough for them to talk about as far as the show is concerned without that. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. I'd only be here for them singing Pass the Peas. It's a no for me, no matter what the song is. Okay. Didn't Jasmine perform Try Me on Soul Train? She did. Uh-huh. If you want real loving, then try me. Just try me. Try me. That was my song. I used to love that shit. That used to be my jam. I wish I could remember the ballad. I remember the video, but I don't remember the song. I'd have to look it up. I remember the video. Tashina needs to sing that song she did on Martin at the end of the benefit concert episode. Ooh. Little Shop of Horrors was my favorite movie growing up. I used to love Little Shop of Horrors. They can sing on the Soul Train Awards. Child, right. They do host it every year, don't they? Anyway, so that's the Martin reunion. And like I said, that's going to be streaming on BET next month. Now, also streaming over to the BET next month is the debut of B-Boy Blues. Now, the movie is already out. The movie was released a few months ago. El Teddy actually found it. I forgot which website it was streaming on. But it's the directorial debut of Jussie Smollett, okay? That is the project Jussie Smollett was working on while he was waiting to go to trial, because the movie came out before the trial. And it will be streaming on BET next month for Pride. It'll be streaming on BET Plus for Pride. Because B-Boy Blues is it's a book. The main character is LGBTQ. It's a gay black man. And so the story is around. I have not read the book. I'm going to read the book because I want to watch the movie. I I've seen the book a million times, but I haven't read it. El Teddy said it was good. He read the book. He said B-Boy Blues is actually one of his favorite books, and y'all know how harsh of a critic that El Teddy can be. So El Teddy said that it was good. He said it was really good. Hey, Universal Love. Just want to hold your hand. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. And I remember the video that she was like in her ballet outfit. I think part of the video she was dancing because y'all know she was Alvin Ailey. Y'all know she was Alvin. Jasmine Guy was Alvin Ailey, and she actually was on Fame when Debbie Allen was on Fame, and Debbie Allen was directing Fame. And so when she came to do A Different World, Debbie Allen was like, "Oh, this is one of my girls. This is one of my former students from Fame." So yes, absolutely. I think I remember that. We do need an Invisible Man series. We need all three of them. We need the whole, well, really, it ended up being more than three, but we do need that. I agree. But it needs to be the right people. I don't want no bullshit. It needs to be the right people. Man, it's sad. It's tied to Jesse. Oh, I know y'all don't like Jesse. I like Jesse. We need an Invisible Life. I said that. Tracy, I'm on the 9th free trial. You know what? I'm not doing this for him and his free trials. You doing them free trials like we used to do them AOL discs back in the day, child. EET Plus got good content. Kingdom Business and The Porter are excellent. I want to watch Kingdom Business. I just got to get to it, but it's definitely on my list. It is definitely on the list. Yes, those Elin Harris books. And it looks like BET has some good stuff streaming next week. Y'all better get that BET Plus, child. Here's what I'm going to tell y'all. If y'all decide to get BET Plus, this gonna be my advice to you. Get Paramount Plus. Because with Paramount Plus, you get BET Plus, you have Paramount Plus, you get MTV, you get Nickelodeon, you get like 6 or 7 different streaming services for one. So if you're thinking about getting BET Plus, even if it's just for 1 or 2 months, get Paramount Plus because you get all of that. You get a lot of stuff that's there. And speaking of which, All Rise. If y'all like All Rise, which All Rise is one of my favorite shows, it was canceled. CBS canceled it, but the OWN network picked it up, and it'll be on OWN. It starts next month as well. It starts June, so y'all go over there and check it out. P Valley will be back next week. Yeah. Let me go get a prepaid card so I can do a trial. There you go. That's it. Hey, New Jones. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Matter of fact, you know what? What's up, Anson? I'm gonna put B-Boy Blues on my my Audible. I'm gonna listen to B-Boy Blues so I can be ready. What's All Rise about? All Rise is about a black judge. She's a newly elected black judge in LA. Go back and watch season 1 and season 2 because season 1 and season 2 were really good. It was so good. I'm gonna tell you, I really feel like they should have won an Emmy for the episode they did with the pandemic. They were one of the only shows of original content that was able to do a whole episode during the pandemic. And they did a whole, and it wasn't at the beginning, but they did a whole episode virtually. And they incorporated what was really going on. They incorporated the fact that the courts were backed up and how they had to deal with doing people's cases online and doing it virtually, and they had to deal with COVID affecting the jails and people being sick and people getting the proper care. Like it was so good. It was so good the way they filmed it, and it was all virtual. Like all of the characters were on a Zoom, but it was different at different times, and it was so good. I felt like they should have won an Emmy for that. Yes, exactly. Miss Sharon know what I'm talking about. That pandemic episode, I think, was absolutely the best. Absolutely the best episode. It's Me D was in the chat earlier. I'm going to be popping over to his live after I get off of here because we're going to be talking Legendary. So if y'all want to come over there and y'all join us over there. I really have to figure out that new Zap feature where I could just zap y'all over to there. All Rise is a procedural and don't win Emmys anymore, unfortunately. Hell, network television doesn't win Emmys anymore. Well, yeah, I'm talking about All Rise. Check it out. It's streaming on OWN. All of the old episodes, they've been streaming it because of course they want people to watch it. So they've been streaming season 1 and season 2. They've been streaming it over on them. I'm behind, so I'm on the Martin stuff. If Gina do I'm Still Here, I will legit scream because baby, I'm tickled by that song and visuals to this day. Okay. Abby is a mess. All right, y'all. We're gonna get into some other things. Belize said that's right, because I'm tired of walking from corner to corner. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out, Belize. We're gonna definitely figure it out. Okay. All right, let me give y'all this is not really gonna be a full-on sugar spike, but let me read y'all this and then we're gonna move into a couple of other things before we get out of here. Shout out to Laverne Cox. Laverne Cox is making history as the first transgender Barbie. For Pride, there will be a Barbie. Laverne Cox is getting her own Barbie doll. And of course, it's coming out in June for Pride. So shout out to Laverne Cox for that. So let me read y'all this release. So the NRA has decided. The NRA has decided that they are going to cancel their benefit. They were having a benefit concert down in Texas, and slowly but surely, out for obvious reasons, a lot of the acts were dropping out. And so now they have decided they're going to cancel the whole thing. So let me just read you what the NRA has said. The National Rifle Association is scrapping its benefit concert in Texas, with performers dropping out left and right. The show will not go on. Country music star Jacob Bryant was the only remaining act for the concert in Houston, which was scheduled for the organization's annual conference, and he announced Friday that the show had been axed. Jacob made the announcement on Twitter as he was being pressured on social media to join the ranks of other performers who dropped out in the wake of the tragic mass shooting. As we reported, the first domino was American Pie singer Don McLean, who decided the day after the shooting he would not perform. Next was Broken Lady singer Larry Gatling. He says that I'm trying to skip over stuff, y'all. He says that he supports the Second Amendment, but he wants background checks for gun purchases. Jacob was the last man standing after T. Graham Brown, Lee Greenwood, and Larry Stewart followed suit. And it appears the hammer came down Thursday, though there has yet to be an official word, but they have made an official word now. Yeah, so I think the concert was canceled, but I do feel like I think that the convention is still happening, but the concert was canceled. But here's what I'm going to say about that one guy who said that he believes in the Second Amendment, but he thinks there should be background checks. Then why are you performing at an NRA benefit concert? Because the NRA is clear that they don't want background checks. They don't want anything to impede people being able to get a gun. They don't support background checks. So why are you supporting an organization that's not in lockstep with what you believe? See, that's that stuff that I'm talking about. That's that bullshit. That's that double talk that I'm talking about. So now all of a sudden you don't support it. And now all of a sudden, oh, but I support background checks. When did you start supporting background checks? Because you clearly didn't have a problem with no background checks when you signed on to perform at this benefit. Good. I want the convention to happen so those petitioners have to go on record. I mean, politicians, excuse me, Lord, have to go on record. NRA and benefit concert do not go in the same sentence, child. Anyway, that's the NRA, honey. That's the NRA, child. I just thought I'd let y'all know. And how about no guns allowed during 45 speech? Child. It's a mess, is what it is. Samuel Jackson will be the voice of Garfield's father in the new Garfield animated movie that's coming out. Now listen, the only reason why I say that is because I am a Garfield stan. I love Garfield. I have always loved Garfield. I have 4 or 5 Garfield dolls. Well, I should probably have more than that. People have always given me Garfield stuff because of how much I love Garfield. I used to decorate my classroom when I taught middle school. I used to decorate my classroom with Garfield cartoon stuff. I have books. I have movies. I love Garfield. So the only reason why I'm bringing that up is because they are giving Garfield a daddy in the new movie, and it is Sam Jackson's voice. Okay, that's it. Love Garfield. Why y'all saying what? Why y'all don't what? What you mean what? Garfield. Y'all don't know who Garfield is. The cat. Y'all don't know about Garfield. Yep, Garfield got a daddy. It's gonna be Sam Jackson. Thank you, Crispies. She loved Garfield too. Thank you. Exactly, authentically young. Yes. If you haven't seen the new Top Gun, you know what? I know that's right. It did come out. I love that fat cat. Yes, I love me some Garfield. Garfield and his lasagna. Yep, I love me some Garfield and Tom. And then Odie, baby. Odie used to give Garfield the blues. You hear me? That damn Odie, honey. Thank you, Nubiology. Thank y'all for the people. I know Abby gonna have something smart to say. I knew you was gonna have something smart today. I mean, something smart. Don't do that, Abby. Don't do that. Don't do that, Abby. See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all, if y'all knew how much of a hard time Abby be giving me, y'all don't be knowing. I used to watch his ghetto cousin. Right. Heathcliff was like, I hate to be racial, but Heathcliff was like the Black Garfield, y'all. John. Yeah, it was John. Where I get Tom from? John. You right, John. Yeah, Heathcliff was rude as Garfield. I love me some Garfield. Anyway. All right, y'all. We got a few more stories to hit. I love watching Garfield and Friends. Thank you, Cams. That's what find my damn makeup. I don't listen. I looked for it again the other night, Abby. I really don't know where it is. Like, I legit have no idea where my makeup bag is, and it is really ridiculous. I know I didn't throw it away. Like that, I know I didn't do. The only thing I can think of is that it's in like I said, the last time I had it was when we went to Atlanta. Last time I remember having it, let me say that. The last time I remember having it was when we went to Atlanta. That was in November. It is June, almost. We may just have to go to Sephora, or I may just have to take a trip to Sephora or Juvia's Place having a sale this weekend. Maybe I just have to buy some because I know I need to find. I have concealer. I need foundation, and I don't know what palettes I had. I don't know what palettes I took with me to Atlanta, so I don't know what palettes I'm missing. Anyway, I'm gonna have to keep looking for a child. Anyway, I had to keep looking for it. You believe I lost it? It's clearly lost in my house, but I don't think I lost it. Like I know I didn't throw it away because I remember at first I couldn't remember what makeup bag I used. But now I remember what makeup bag I used. I used my Betty Boop makeup bag. So I know what makeup bag is in. It's in my Betty Boop makeup bag. You hated my concealer. And at what point were you going to tell me that? At what point were you going to say, girl, Loretta, this is not the answer? When were you going to tell me that? My skin glows. I don't need makeup. You need a skincare routine. Oh, well, thank you. I need a skincare routine. I don't need makeup. Okay. Put makeup on your birthday wish list. I have plenty. Now I got plenty of brushes. I bought a whole. Listen, moving on. We ain't about to do this. Put makeup on my birthday wish list. I could do that. All right, y'all, let's get into some things of the things. All right, we got a couple of more stories. Real quick, Kevin Spacey. Now, listen, I know we don't talk a lot about Kevin Spacey. I've been mad at Kevin Spacey ever since he did whatever he did. I ain't gonna say what he did because it gets into a lot of, sexual misconduct. And he fucked up the show. Okay. Um, my show with him and Robin Wright, he fucked up the show. Okay. And at first I didn't want to believe it because of course I like Kevin Spacey and I didn't want to believe it. But y'all know what I say about there being smoke, honey. Y'all know that's it, House of Cards. But you know what I say about there being smoke. And so now earlier this week, he was charged with 4 more counts of sexual misconduct over in the UK, for a variety of instances that spanned over 3 or 4 years. Listen, I loved House of Cards. Oh, I love me some House of Cards. But Kevin Spacey, like, sir, sir. And just when he was like starting to get old, because he was at the Cannes Film Festival and he was getting rave reviews and stuff, and Karma was like, y'all forgot I didn't. Come here. Come here, bruh. Come here. Y'all thought I forgot? I didn't. I thought he confessed to doing it though. He confessed to the one here in the United States. These are charges over in the UK. These are new charges. This is something totally different. Whatever they say he did, child. He can't pay to get a little mask. Oh, ooh, ooh. Cars always fall. Well, he messed up The Usual Suspects for me. Right, I love The Usual Suspects. I can't look at it the same anymore. And that is actually one of my favorite movies. Damn. He did, but he used that as an opportunity to come out as gay at the same time. It was a deflection. Yeah, he did apologize and everything. But again, this is something. These are new charges. These are some new charges. Child. So that's it. If y'all, I did a quick drop on it, so y'all can go check the quick drop out. If they can't charge Andrew, how they gonna come all the way over here to get someone? Well, look, I think Andrew's time is coming because he had a lot of protection when he was under the royal protection, but now that he's been stripped of all of his titles and all of that, he's like a regular citizen now. So I think it'll be different. Before he was like a royal citizen, but now he like a regular citizen, so they can come and get him. It's about time they went after somebody other than Bill Cosby. Listen, if you guilty, you guilty. I don't care. If Bill Cosby guilty, he guilty. If someone so guilty, he guilty. I don't care. Child. So that's that. Justin Timberlake done sold his catalog for $100 million. Now listen. A lot of people are selling their music catalogs. I'm guessing that I don't want to think it's about money. I mean, when I say that, what I mean by that is I'm guessing that it's not like he's desperate for money. Like it's always about money. But I feel like maybe his attitude is that's not really his, like, if I wrote one hit, I can write another hit. Like, I don't know. But he sold his catalog, honey, for $100 million, child. I don't think he's broke. I really don't. I don't think it's because he needs the money. But I could be wrong because I don't know that man bank accounts like that. No, he's back in some royal capacity after he settled for $11 million. Oh, well, maybe that's what it is. If there was a settlement, there may have been an agreement in that settlement that she won't pursue legal charge. You know what I'm saying? When there's a settlement, there may be something like that. $100 million is low for JT though. He could have gotten so much more. You think so? I don't think so. I mean, maybe I don't think so though. But I guess he could. Shall just me doing you know what? Okay, y'all don't think $100 million is a lot? Because who was it? Was it Janet? Who was it that just sold? It wasn't Janet. Who was it that just sold their catalog sometime last year? And they got somebody. Who was it? And they got 200 million. I don't remember who it was now. Damn, somebody just sold their catalog. Money Trouble, Preparation, Behavior, 100 mil in 2 decades. It might be worth billions. Maybe. Tina Turner just sold her catalog. And I was kind of surprised, but then I was kind of like, well, I mean, you know, maybe she feel like I ain't gonna be here much longer, and I'd rather take the cash and give the money to who I'm gonna give the money to, rather than somebody inheriting the cash. I don't know, because I was surprised when Tina Turner sold hers. Lil Wayne did it for 100 million. Okay, yeah, Lil Wayne. I know it was a couple of people. Like this been a big thing recently. Bruce Springsteen sold his for 350 million. Wow. Sims overdose, that's more than enough since half of the vocals. Well, it's not about the vocals, it's about the songwriting. So the vocals don't matter. It doesn't matter who's singing the song, it's about who wrote the song. I was appalled that she sold hers for only 50 million. I thought it was more than it was only 50 million. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Now, Tina, but again, you have to remember too that Tina Turner, a lot of the songs that Tina Turner did with Ike Turner, he signed away a lot of that. She didn't own any of that. So the only music that Tina Turner owned, that from my understanding, I could be wrong, was the music she did after she was with Ike. Like those albums. But I still figured that should be more than 50 million though, I guess. Lil Wayne's catalog was overpriced. I think if Justin Timberlake got 100 million, I think that's overpriced personally. I think that's a little. I mean, if you're comparing Lil Wayne to Justin and then Tina Turner only got 50 million, yeah, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Justin's last album was trash. He lost the magic. Might as well. That's what I was thinking, Cans. I was thinking that maybe his mindset is I'm done with music. That's what I was thinking. Because his last album was not good. It was not good. I don't think Tina was a songwriter though, like Whitney. She didn't write a lot of music. She wrote some. She wrote some of her music, but no, she didn't write a lot of her music. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think that her catalog, her hits are extensive, but I don't think her catalog of what she wrote is extensive, if you want to be honest. I don't think she wrote a lot of her music, and I don't think she wrote a lot of her hits. Like Private Dancer, she didn't write Private Dancer. That's like her big comeback hit. She didn't write Private Dancer. But she did write some of her stuff. But I just don't think that her catalog is extensive as people think it is. And so I think when we start looking at what song, like, yes, Tina Turner is a superstar. But I think if we look at her catalog of songs that she actually sang, I think we might be surprised. Whereas with Bruce Springsteen, he's a songwriter. He sold for 500 million. Okay, that's different. Now 500 million, yeah. I'm gonna have to go look this stuff up. Tina got money somewhere. She's in Switzerland buying $70 million castles and things. Well, first of all, she has money. Like, let's be clear. Tina got money. Second of all, remember her husband is a millionaire. Like, her husband had money. So her money plus his money equal their money. Didn't Mick Jagger write for her too? Yeah, a little bit. Everybody wrote for her. Yeah, a little bit. Everybody wrote for her. So that's what I'm saying. Like, she doesn't. Again, she's got hits. She's got hits, but I don't think I don't think she wrote as many songs as people might think she did. Justin's acts and does voiceovers. That's what I'm saying. I think maybe he's just refocused his career. But anyway, that's what had happened with that child. And then Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears is trying to get her daddy to sit for his deposition. He won't sit for the deposition so they can figure out how much money he stole from her. Because, they don't put their forensic accountants in place to look at that conservatorship and look at her money and look at what was spent and why it was spent and how it was spent. And they got some questions, okay? Britney's attorneys got questions, and the daddy has canceled on 3 different depositions, and they are telling the court that they're having a hard time getting in contact with him, and getting him to sit for his deposition. Now, what he said is that he will sit for the deposition, but they're going to have to come to Tennessee. Because remember, he's got some health problems, okay? They're going to have to come to Tennessee. And her attorney said, we don't have no problem coming to Tennessee, but you playing games. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. And like the article that I read, y'all remember when he was defending himself in this whole conservatorship, he was using Britney Spears' money to pay for his lawyer to defend himself against Britney Spears. Well, he can't do that no more. What's up, Danny? Good to see you, boo. Daddy is like, new phone, who this? Exactly, Cams. Britney is on her. B better have my money. Yes. Oh yeah, 45. He keep trying to dip and dodge it, but eventually he gonna have to sit there and he gonna have to talk to them people. What's up, Jay Parrish? Hi. All right. Now, last but not least, this is a little bit of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills rumor. So, Kathy Hilton. Now, Kathy Hilton was the darling of last season down to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, right? She was the darling of last season. But Kathy Hilton, honey, allegedly, she stopped filming. She quit the show. And allegedly, the reason why is because when they took one of their cast trips up to the Aspen and they went to the club, Kathy Hilton got in her feelings because she was not getting VIP treatment. And she called the DJ a nigga. And she used the F word at one of the waiters. Homophobic slur, F word. Okay. Now, that is all allegedly. But according to Lisa Rinna, it happened. According to Erica Jane, it happened. Now, none of the other housewives are speaking. But Lisa Rinna is letting it all out. Now, of course, Kathy Hilton said it ain't true. And that Lisa Rinna is just being, whatever that Lisa Rinna is being. And allegedly, they have paid off the DJ. They have paid off the club owners. They have paid off the waiter. They have sent cease and desist letters to the girls on the show, the women on the show. They have sent cease and desist letters to the media. And this is what I'm going to say. If this really did happen, and I said this even before I found out about the alleged payoff, we ain't never gonna see it. We ain't never gonna hear about it. You know why? Because they're the motherfucking Hiltons. And they probably have the CEO of NBC Universal on speed dial. And do you think that I think that for one moment there's ever going to be any footage of Kathy Hilton using any type of racial slur or homophobic slur? No, ma'am, Pam. And if for whatever reason Lisa Rinna continues to speak on it, or Erica Jane, now they said that Erica Jane spoke on it in her confessionals, allegedly. But y'all know we ain't gonna see no parts of them confessionals. And then after all of this came out, I saw Kathy Hilton was down on Watch What Happens Live the other night with Andy and Paris Hilton. I said, oh yeah, we ain't never gonna see no parts of that. Now, it will be interesting to see if anything else is said, if any of the other ladies speak on it, if anybody else comes out. But it'll be very interesting. And y'all know I was loving me some Kathy Hilton last season because I thought Kathy Hilton was a damn hoot, okay? But baby, no ma'am. But of course, now all this old footage is surfacing of Paris Hilton using the word, which I think I remember that happening. But child, yes. Okay, let me read what y'all saying. Cam said, I didn't see it. I wasn't there, but I believe it. Why you quit the show, sis? According to Lisa Rinna, she paid for those tables, but I won't put it past Big Cat. See, this is why I don't see it for these White Housewives shows. Always some racism or criminal activity going on. Cher said it happened, honey. I don't think Kathy said it probably, but I don't think it happened like Rinna is saying. They probably gave that DJ free hotel stays at any hotel, any Hilton for a year, child. That ain't nothing. No surprise there. Her mom was accused of doing something similar at Provo Canyon High School years ago. Her mom? Whose mom? Kathy Hilton's mom? Kathy Hilton's mom? She been dead since the 80s. What she do? Exactly the same way they edited out Kim Zolciak saying the N word in her confessionals, and then she quit the show. Her mom, as in Paris's mom. Oh, okay. So that's Kathy Hilton beliefs. So now I gotta stay at the Marriott. Listen, if one of the affected parties go on a shopping spree, a friend or family will tell it. Well, I think if enough smoke comes out, somebody gonna tell it. According to Nicole Richie, she and Paris fell out because she alleged Paris called her a ninja. Well, listen. How do I say this? Um, I love Nicole Richie. I do. I think she is absolutely hilarious. I love that she's in love. I love that, all of that. But Nicole Richie was high a lot when all that was going on. So I'm not saying it didn't happen. Let's be clear. I'm gonna just say that I need somebody else's. I need a second on that. Okay. Yeah, they sold the Hilton Hotel. It just has their name on it. They sold it, child. We need the Black Girl Magic for y'all. Sha'Carri graduated from Harvard. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, she graduated from Harvard. Absolutely. During a Civic this week, BMW next week busted. Right, driving. Exactly. Exactly. Anyway, so yeah, honey. So I don't know if we're gonna hear much more about it because, like I said, the Hiltons are gonna put a kibosh on any of that going on, child. Does Nicole know she's black? Yeah, she knows she's black. Yeah. I mean, you gotta remember that what she grew up around and who she grew up around. But yeah, she knows she black, child. Renna is just as bad as Kathy. I knew Kathy was an R when she lied and said Michael Jackson didn't see color. He died in a silk wig, white skin with no nose. He saw color and tried to get rid of it. Ooh. Mm. Wow. Okay. Well, now I just don't like when people say that. Like, I don't like that when people say, "Oh, I don't see color." No, yes, you do, and it's okay to say you do. Like, don't say you don't see color because now you're lying, and I don't believe nothing else you say after that. They sold those hotels for 26 billion. Clearly, I should have been born rich, child. So, needless to say, we will see Kathy in limited capacity this season. Um, and I believe after that, the Aspen trip was like at the end of the season, but she totally stopped filming after that. What's up, Maud? Hey, girl. But yeah, she totally stopped filming after that. All right, y'all. Well, we can ready to get out of here. Don't forget, we're gonna be heading over to It's Me D. Um, Ebby, you still here? Can you drop the link? Well, Ebby was behind, child. Um, Ebby was behind. But we can right head over to It's Me D to talk legendary. Yes, we great head over there. So y'all meet me over at It's Me D's place. Okay, it's 92 people in the chat. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you are hitting that subscribe button. What happened? Can you drop It's Me D's link, Ebby? I thought you were still behind. Thank you. If you can, please, and thank you. I follow Nicole Richie on Instagram. She is very much black. Her mom's a dark skinned black woman. They're always together, and I'll believe her any day over nasty Paris Hilton. Oh, I ain't saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying she was high a lot. That's all I want to say. But I love Nicole Richie. I absolutely love Nicole Richie. I really do. Anyway, so oh, so we're gonna be over It's Me D. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. There's some other content creators that y'all can check out. Definitely check out It's Me D. Y'all know to check out my girl Abby Reviews. My sis Abby Reviews. Y'all know to check out Mod Afro Mama. And we are waiting for little baby to let us know when she is ready for us to drop and join her channel over there, honey. Um, and of course, I know El Teddy, Jada Nerd. Y'all know my bros. If can you please hit that like button on your way out the door, please and thank you, because it is all what free 99. All right, y'all, I'm out. If we don't do, I'll put it on my community wall if I'm not going to do watch along tomorrow, but we'll definitely be here for the panel on Sunday. Talk to y'all later. Mwah. Peace.